Good morning, YouTubers. Before I begin, I highly recommend watching this video with annotations. As you know, I like to add annotations to all of my videos. This one is not an exception. In addition, please forgive any mispronunciations in this video. I do the best I can. And I had this tablet with me so I could remember how to correctly or closely pronounce any of the names that my tour guides would help me with. So, as you know, not long ago, I returned from a long tour through China. Before leaving, I promised you that I'd look for as much Three Kingdoms elements as I could find. So in this video, you're going to see some things that I saw. The primary contents of this video includes the White Emperor's city near Fengji. I think I pronounced that correctly. But before I get to that, I wanted to share just a couple of things with you. Now, if you saw my homecoming video, you might remember my saying that Guan Yu is a prominent symbol throughout China, and he's very recognizable. I mean, his long beard clearly gives away who he is. This particular statue I saw for sale in the Xi'an Daqin Terracotta and Lacquer Furniture Art Factory. That is a mouthful. I recognized him right away, clearly. I look at the picture. I forget specifically how much he cost. I want to say he was like 4,800 yuan, which is about like 750 to 780 bucks. I think 768 bucks to be specific. I'm not sure. But you haggle a lot in China, so prices can go down. I don't have 750 bucks to spend on a statue of Guan Yu. I don't have 500 bucks to spend on a statue of Guan Yu. And I have no clue where I'd freaking put it because it was huge. It was almost as tall as I was. And I can't imagine how heavy it was as well. But anyhow, I saw statues of Guan Yu for sale all over the place. This mask I saw in the Shanghai Museum, and it's just another example of how Guan Yu is portrayed and how you can spot him so easily. Pretty recognizable. Zhuge Liang is another huge symbol throughout China. You can recognize him by, well, you guessed it, his feather fan. My tour guide in the White Emperor City said that anytime you see a feather fan, well, it's Zhuge Liang, which you'll see later in the video. Now, this was actually for sale in the Shanghai Museum gift shop. Now, we saw genuine examples of these in the Jiangnan Silk Factory in Shanghai, but we were being moved through so quickly that I didn't notice them until the last second, and I couldn't stop to take a picture. But I was happy to find an example, at least in the museum. It's Su-style embroidery, which originated in Suzhou, which, if you don't already know, is the capital of the Wu Kingdom in 6th century BC. The Three Kingdoms era was certainly not then. That was during the 3rd century AD, if I know my centuries well enough. But it's cool to see a piece of Wu history. It became famous during the Qing Dynasty. Yellow is a very symbolic color in China. It's the color emperors wore because, it's of its regality, nobility. Basically, it means you roll, you're the best. Now, this is a cute little aside that I thought you would enjoy. A meat bun. This is a meat bun I ate for breakfast in Xi'an. Because if you don't already know, they don't really have what we would call breakfast in Western culture. They have the same standards for breakfast as they would for lunch and dinner. Now, the meat bun wasn't bad. Buns are steamed in China, so they have this interesting and yummy texture to them. We actually had a dim sum dinner in Shanghai. They fill buns with all kinds of different meats, sometimes vegetables. We had this one that had this bean paste in it, and it tasted like a little cinnamon roll, and it was really, really good. But now for the most interesting part of this video, the White Emperor City. This is not my picture. The credit is in the annotation. It's called Baidiqing, or Baidi for short. Obviously, my pronunciation is probably off, but literally it means the city of the White Emperor. It's near Fengji in the Chongqing municipality. We didn't spend much time in Chongqing, but just long enough to see the zoo before traveling to the Yangtze River to start our cruise. This was one of the areas we docked, and I had a personal tour guide since I was the only English speaker. And he was a great guy. His English name was Peter, and I gave him a huge tip because it was over 100 degrees and we climbed a lot of stairs. Now, if you're not already watching this with annotations, you need to turn them on because I'll have lots of annotations coming up. But for now, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy. Is Diao Chan?
Yes.
He said. Lubu's wife. Lubu.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is so cool.
Was rebuilt in Dynasty just 400 years. And you see three changed characters. White Emperor Temple. They were surrounded by 5 dragons because from the bottom's eye there are 4 mountains and 1 river. They surrounded this temple just like 5 dragons. And that bird is Phoenix.
Is that its name? Or what's it called?
Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Okay. This oil painting describes a battle. We call this battle as the evening battle. Actually, the Emperor Liu Bei failed in this battle. You know, in the Peach Garden, Liu Bei and 2 brothers, they swore brotherhood. They said they nothing for the same birthday, but they are willing to die together. So another brother, his name is
Guan Yu?
yes,
Zhang Fei.
Guan Yu.
Guan
He
Yu.
once guarded Jinzhou city. Then Guan Yu was killed by the enemy. The emperor wanted to revenge for his brother. So finally, the Emperor Liu Bei's military base were burned by enemy. The emperor failed in this battle and was forced to withdraw this city. The second year, the Emperor Liu Bei was going to die in our city. He died in our city, actually. Yeah.
His beard.
Yeah. In 223, 222, the emperor wanted to revenge for his brother. So the emperor failed in that battle. The second year, the emperor was going to die here. And this is his dying moment. You see, on the deathbed, the yellow one, that is Emperor Liu Bei. And the blue one, that is Prime Minister Zhuge Liang. The emperor's finger pointed at the Prime Minister. He once told the Prime Minister, "You are many times clever than your enemy, so you must safeguard this country and finish the great task. If my boy can be helped, you should." And on the ground, you see the 2 boys. There are 2 princes, but the emperor has 3 boys. You said Liu Shan, that is the bigger one. That bigger one didn't hear, because according to our traditional custom, if the emperor in battle, in war, the elder prince should stay at his capital city, and his capital city is in Chengdu, Sichuan province. Later, that playboy became a new emperor. In China, if you see some person hold a fan, that is the Prime Minister Zhuge Liang.
那么这场战役就是著名的夷陵之战。夷陵之战后，刘备就走官道，退守到白帝城。当时刘备呢60多岁，本想东山再
are Chinese characters. They are words.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are words. From the first word to the end, there are 20 words. 月 The Dragon's Gate, Queen Man. So this dragon, we call this dragon as Queen. He's a special dragon, local dragon. Yeah. Yeah. 我叫。
This is fan service brought to you by GhostofGriever. It is over 100 degrees. I hope you guys appreciated everything that I was able to show you, because I am utterly exhausted. Utterly exhausted. I mean, I blink and sweat just pours off my face. So, this is GhostofGriever, signing off for now.